In a previous video, I mentioned my big bet for Monday Night Football was Cowboys money line. You want to be all over this play. It was our big bet of the week last week against the Bengals. We had them on the spread. That cashed. We've been tracking our profit and loss for all these plays, so hopefully you've been able to tail, and hopefully you're on the Cowboys this weekend. I'm from Washington. Still, they're the team to go with. But on a more serious note, we bet them plus 108 on FanDuel, which was a positive EV bet. There was a lot of value in the odds. Right now, you can see no sportsbook is even giving us better odds than plus 104, which is on the Betfair Exchange, which only has 5 cents of juice baked into it. So what you'll see is the Giants are very small favorites, -1 on the point spread. The over-under is very low, set at 39, so this should be a low-scoring game, right? So being able to pick up some value in point spreads is definitely going to help. And then the Cowboys are very, very slight underdogs on the money line. You can see every sportsbook kind of has the Giants favored, but some slightly more than others. Like here you can see -118 versus -115. Now as a sharp bettor, you may be like, hey, I don't have all these sportsbooks in my location. But that's the wrong mindset. As someone who bets on sports full-time for a living, someone who worked on Wall Street as a quant, you want more data. More data equals more knowledge, equals more informed betting decisions, equals more profitable bets, right? I don't have the Betfair Exchange because I'm in the US. I can't bet on it, but there probably, since we started recording this video, have been tens of thousands of dollars bet on the Giants at -109 odds. So what that tells me is even if you're looking for a spot to bet on the Giants, you shouldn't be betting on their money line on DraftKings at -115. Because there's tens of thousands of dollars being bet on the Giants at -109. So you're getting 6 cents worse than where other people are betting the Giants right now. So you're getting ripped off, right? And as a sports bettor, it's already hard enough to make money. It doesn't matter if you place one bet a week for $5 and you're just betting on the Giants. Sure, whatever. But if you're looking to get serious and actually make money sports betting and bet big and freaking slam the Cowboys and look for actual value, you have to understand these concepts and that it's so important, right, to look for value in the odds. So right now, I don't have a play on the money line. I don't really want to touch anything. I already got my bet on the Cowboys. I'm really happy with it. It still looks great at plus 108 odds. Bet Online, a very sharp sports book, only giving out -105 on them. Pinnacle only giving plus 101. So we're pretty happy. I'm pretty happy with Cowboys plus 108. Of course, I have another bet, but we'll go through that in a second. So the point spread you can see on basically every sportsbook is -110, -110 juice, right? Pinnacle, a very low vig, sharp sportsbook. They have less vig in their market, as you can kind of see. They only have -105, -107 juice. And the reason that's important, if you think about it, is when you're betting at -110 juice, so if we just go to an odds converter calculator, right, this is the standard juice on sportsbook. So if we just go to like, NFL, what you'll notice is most of these totals, granted, there's some that are shaded towards a particular side, but there's a lot of -110, -110s on FanDuel. That's the most common, right, form of juice, -110, -110. So if we go ahead right here, is what you'll notice is, -110, -110. So what that means is you have to bet $11, right, to win back 10 on both the over and the under. So the over 39.5, the under 39.5, these are equal and opposite outcomes. One will always win, one will always lose, right? This game can't have, 39.5 points and there be a push. This game's going to have 40 or more points and the over is going to win or the under is going to win. So essentially, for something that, happens 50% of the time, the game either goes over or under, the sportsbook's advantage is that they're forcing you to bet $11 to win back 10. So long story short, when you're betting at -110 juice, you need to win 52.4% of your, spreads and totals to break even. Most people can't do that, right? Most people can only win on spreads and totals 50% of the time, which is basically blindly betting over or under, right? The sportsbook only has a 2.38% advantage on you. That's how they make their money. The vig, the juice, only a 2.38% advantage on you. If you could just win 52.4% of the time, you would be profitable. Most 99% of Americans can't do that, right? 99.9, right? And the reason is they don't know math, they don't understand how to actually bet, right? And look for value. So a play I found at minus 110 juice is, of course, we're betting on the Cowboys, and it's the best opportunity currently available, is the Cowboys plus half on the first half point spread. So in other words, the game is tied or they're winning, this bet cashes. Profit margin 1.45%. I hit it for $250 at minus 110 odds, added it to the sheet. So $250, 1.45% profit margin. So the profit margin of our bet in dollars is $3.63. So less profitable than the other one, but got to keep, my goal as a positive EV bettor is, form my own hedge fund of mathematically profitable bets, place as many positive EV bets kind of as I can on a daily basis. Every bet has an edge. Of course, not every bet's going to win. Like you can see from all the bets I've given out in the past week and a half, 2 weeks on YouTube since we started tracking profit and loss, we're up $816. We've won and we've lost, right? Having an edge isn't about winning every bet. It's about you're going to win in the long run because your bet has a mathematical advantage. So what we can see here is in the Giants-Cowboys game, we're betting at minus 110 juice, so we just need to be winning over 52.4% of the time to break even, right? So essentially the sharp bettors, the pro bettors, will win on spreads and totals 55% of the time. Recreational bettors or people who go broke sports betting are winning 50% of the time. So that difference between 50 and 55% is literally the difference between going broke sports betting and being someone who does this full time and makes a lot of money from it, right? So these, small percentage differences end up adding up a lot. So why do we love this bet? Well, take a look. On FanDuel, they're giving you minus 110 odds on this play. No other sportsbook's giving us better than minus 124, right? Sportsbooks imply win probabilities through their odds. So basically, how you can think about that is if there's some UFC fighter that's minus 900 and the opponent's plus 700, that minus 900 person, maybe Habib, he's very likely to win, right? But you can quantify that. Obviously, if he's minus 900 and you have to bet 900 to win 100 back, and on his opponent, you can bet 100 to win 700, obviously, the opponent's the underdog. But it's kind of like, how do you quantify that mathematically? Is as the line gets more juiced towards a player or an outcome, it's more likely to occur. That's why the sportsbook keeps giving you worse odds on it. It's like if people keep buying a stock, the price will go up. It's supply and demand. If people keep hammering Cowboys plus half, this line will move from minus 125 to minus 130 because all the action, it's a fair market, is coming in on the Cowboys. And that could be because of a lineup change, could be sharp action, an injury, whatever. But what you can see is, there's 3 sportsbooks pricing this at plus 105 on the Giants, minus half, and then on the Cowboys plus half, they're giving you minus 125. So that's the favored outcome. The favored outcome is our Cowboys plus half. So when you remove the VIG, you can see the true price is minus 114, and the win probability for this bet is 53.25%, which is greater than that 52.38% we need to break even. So here on Pinnacle, it's plus 108 minus 124. So once again, 53.52% to win. The true price, the true odds, according to Pinnacle, the sharpest sportsbook in the world, are going to be minus 115. And we're betting this at minus 110. So we're getting better odds, improvement to the true price, which is how you make money sports betting. That's how the sharps do it. That's how the pros do it. And again, the goal with OddsJam was simply to bring, the quality of data, the breadth of data, and, valuable software to everyone, right? Not just the people, the pros who were betting on sports full time and making a lot of money. It's not fair for us only to have these tools available to us, which is why they were built. So added this play in. And again, another sheet I like to go through is like, if you're placing bets, let's say with a 2% edge, you're betting $100 on each positive EV play, and you want to earn $1,500 a month. Of course, there will be some variation from month to month in positive EV betting, but this sheet will be in the description. It'll just tell you how many bets you should be placing per day, right? So we'll change our state. You can change your state around on OddsJam. You can filter out sports books. You can turn off the recommended filters. I don't recommend doing that. I recommend keeping these on because the goal is you can basically blindly bet the positive EV page and make money with them on. Ooh, so we can see there's a play right now on WinBet. That looks pretty good on the Red Sox money line. So what we can do is if they didn't log me out, we can add this play. And they logged me out, so I guess not. So we won't track that play. But I appreciate your guys' time.